When you think about the season, a lot of individual successful players and then team success up to the point, things like that. What do you think best summarizes this 25th year of the series?
A lot of surprises. Like I was not expecting Carter Verhaeghe to be our top scorer, and certainly not the top scorer of the league. So that was great to see. Barry Boulet, Rookie of the Year. It's another surprise. I think Eddie Pasquale was quietly our MVP. We have 102 points, and I don't want to take any credit to anyone, but I think Eddie allowed us to be a 100-point team. He stand on his head more than once when the game was 0-0 or 1-0 for the other team, and then we come back and our power play score a goal. Our PK's got a great PK, a great kill, and then we score 2-3 goals and the game is over. So I thought Eddie was not a surprise, but I think he was a wall for us many times this year. And overall, I think the progression of our young guys, when I look at Taylor Radish, where he started and where he is now, when I look at Russ Colton, I think it was a year of learning for them, learning that it's pro hockey, and if you want to play in the NHL, you will have to be at your best. And to be at your best, it's to change certain habits that you've been doing in your college career or junior career, and it's to get better, and to get better, you got to work at it. And I always say this, look at those that have success, and there's a lot of work behind that. You don't see it, but if Carter Verhaeghe is having success because he's working at it, and Eddie Pasquale is Lucas knows he's always in the gym. Like as a coach, you don't want to take a day off because you feel that he's there, so you always see him. And so it was. I think the progression of our young players is very interesting. I'm very proud of that. And overall, I think when you look at this team, I don't think we were expecting this team to be a 100-point team early on, especially with the loss of Lynch and Bourneval and Walcott. And Dumont was out early in the year, and Mitch Stevens missed close to 50 games. I don't think we were expecting that, but credit to the players, they found a way. And you know what? Credit to the coaches too. I think when you look at our team, specialty team was a big part. It was one of our goals this year as a coaching staff to have better specialty team or a very consistent specialty team. And I think our PK was at a slow start, but very consistent for the last 55 games. Great in the playoff. I think our power play was very consistent. So it's something that I got to give a lot of credit to the players and the coaches for that. And Eddie was good, and I think they did a great job with Carl on that as well.
Talk a little bit about some of the people you work for, Stevie and Julian. Obviously, there's a ton of organizational changes with Stevie going to Detroit. How do you expect maybe to have any ripple effects that might ripple through Syracuse here?
Well, for us, there has been no change. Julian's been our general manager here in Syracuse still this year. We expect to have another GM next year. I don't think he'll stay general manager here. Steve's been gone for a year now. He's not a GM of the Tampa Bay Lightning, so he's been in and out. We didn't see him much. So there was not a lot of changes. Like it was like 2 years ago. It was like last year. Same thing, same communication with the management. So for us, there was no adjustment to make. It was like a daily routine for us to come here every day.
talked about it like a week or two ago about this team coming together and all year long. But what are you most proud of about this group this year?
Well, like I mentioned before, for me, it's the progression of the players. When you look at this team early on, you look at all those rookies that are coming in. It's with the injuries we had. I remember again. Sorry, I gotta stop this. Gotta go this way. We have injuries early on, and then we see those rookies here, and we're like, we gotta survive. We gotta survive the first month because, like, you start the year. Dumont's not in great shape physically, like he's banged up still with his surgery over the summer. Bourneval's out, Lynch out, Walcott's out, Stevens is banged up. You see those rookies, you look at the middle, we don't have a centerman to start the year, so we got to experiment. Like we try Andy Andreoff, we try Carter Verhaeghe, 2 Wynyards that we put in the middle, and I give them a lot of credit because I remember I'm in the room and I'm sitting down with them. I said, you want to try? You want to give it a shot in the middle? And Andy, I'll work at it. And Carter Verhaeghe the same way, coach. If you need me there, I'll do it. And Andy played center for most part, and he had a great season. He was a great teammate. He was a big brother for our players. But to see both of them taking that role, it's an important role playing in the middle. It's a big adjustment for a winger to go in the middle. It's easier to go from center to wing, and I think they did a great job. And then to see the progression of our young guys, it's phenomenal. And I think they understand more and more that yesterday it's over. Tomorrow, I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. But today, I gotta see it. I want to see it. So today, it's important. And early on, it was tough for them to, like, when we started the year with 2 practice a day, when we started the year with a lot of skating, it's like they think that where are we? We never did that. But I think we had a slow start. Took us 3 weeks, 4 weeks to take off. But once we did it, we were for good. And I really like the fact that everyone buy in. We had a good chemistry on the team. And those young guys, like I said, the progression was phenomenal, and I'm very proud of that.